Hey everybody, welcome back. We are getting ready to watch some more Ozark. We're on, I don't know what we're on, season 3? Getting my shows mixed up. Yes, we're on season 3, episode 6. And this one is Su Casa Es Mi Casa. Your house is my house. Is that a Godfather reference also? Wasn't that said somewhere? Although they speak Italian, not Spanish. I don't know. I just remember thinking the horse thing was a whole Godfather thing. So I'm not sure what's going to happen in this one. JoJo apparently is going to join us. You want to show 'em how you love that? Oh, yeah, right there. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I love that. Oh, I love that. Yes. Yeah, yeah. You going to trill for everybody? We'll see how long she stays. Let's go ahead and get into the show and see what's happening now. Who's pulling whose strings? Is Marty really trying to get the FBI lady to flip, or is he really going to work for her and is just pulling a fast one on Navarro? Who knows? We've got so much going on. Who knows? So let's see what's happening in this one. Plus, we've got that love story between Ruth and Ben. So let's get to it.
That meeting.
No, I was at the casino covering your ass.
Well, I wasn't exactly on vacation.
No, I
Are
know
we
that.
at therapy again?
I was under a great deal of pressure.
Yeah, to put somebody with such radically different viewpoints from ours in a position of power in our life. Look, I understand.
This is the FBI lady.
You were under a lot. I'm fucking terrified, actually.
Ooh, those are strong feelings.
Ideas, but
I think that the two of you are doing a terrific job at talking this out.
Really? Because I feel like we're going in circles. So please, weigh in.
you gotta have something to say.
I do. When a husband and wife both tried to bribe the therapist. You're both paying me off. There. I said it.
What the fuck is wrong
What the
with
fuck's
you?
wrong with you? You did the same goddamn thing I
Once,
did.
once,
you're a fucking beauty.
because I was worried when you came back with that crazy idea, and I wanted Sue to work a little harder.
You people don't make it easy for anybody.
Have you been doing this the entire time? Are you that insecure?
I love
That
this.
ignored.
You're jealous.
He killed her.
You're jealous. That's what this is about because you can't keep up with me.
You fucking
No,
bitch.
you can't. You can't. You can't keep up with me. You're so arrogant. You think you can flip an FBI agent. Do you know how crazy that sounds?
Is it crazier than killing someone?
So Sue is finding out a lot more than she really intended to find out.
I don't know how you live with yourself.
You're an ungrateful
You
prick.
did exactly
Are we
what you
divorcing?
wanted to do, and you always have.
That
haven't
is
you?
not true.
And you're just a fucking scary, selfish, power-hungry fucking bitch.
I smell a divorce. And what's Sue thinking? She's thinking, oh shit. All right, we've got a light switch. That doesn't tell us much. A light switch could be for anything. Question is it tampered with? Does the light switch do something like explode something? We've got some Belgian waffles. We've got a boombox. I have no idea what that is. Solar eclipse glasses? I don't know. And then it looks like we've got a drive-in. We're going to the drive-in. I miss the drive-in. I loved them. At college, we had one that was behind the mall that we went to all the time on Benner Pike. And they always had two movies. I think it was $8 to get in. And the movies were fairly recent, like they were within the last year. And on holidays, the warm holidays, they would have their whoops, I didn't mean to hit play. They would have 5 movies, and basically you could count on not seeing the first half of the first movie or the last half of the last movie because those were at dusk and dawn. So, but all the other movies you could count on seeing if you could stay awake the whole time because it was an all-nighter if you went to go see them. And I think it was either 10 or $15 to see 5 movies. So I miss that. Miss those days. I think it was $10 for the holiday movie thons. That movie theater has shut down. And then here in North Carolina, there was one in Mount Airy that I've been to once. Saw Austin Powers, the third Austin Powers, the one with Michael Caine. Fell out of my seat laughing. I forget what the other movie was, but it did 2 movies also. And I forget what the price was. That was when I was dating asshole number 3. He took me to the drive-in though. One of the nice memories I had with him. So, all right, let's get off of him. Let's get back to the show.
Obviously, we need to discuss doctor-patient confidentiality.
I'm not sure how that whole explosion leads to my house is your house because that seemed like a divorce right there.
Pretty nasty implications for your career.
And for you and Wendy, I imagine.
How much?
A shitload.
At least she's honest. Get in.
Get in the car, Wendy.
I guess he's not going to tell her that they owe her a shit ton of money.
Fucking smile.
Hey, you know what this is?
I could not care less what it is.
It's a bill from my body shop for $7,800.
Oh, all the pigeons.
Better yet, the casino gives loans now. I can get you an application.
Hey, this whole anti-authority thing you got going on, it's gonna get you hurt.
Off limits.
Your crew tried to fuck with me and jeopardize a shit ton of money, so. And you
That's
ain't a
true.
fucking
They did mess with her.
authority.
She's going to have to break the news to Helen.
You heard from Omar? Deal with his shit right now.
You say that, but the first time you... Jesus Christ, the fuck is she doing here?
Is that her daughter?
I want to talk to your boss.
Oh, Darlene. Does Helen know that Wendy suspects she killed her own husband?
Like it never fucking happened. Well, we could have gotten out. It all would have worked, but you didn't want
Is he talking
that.
to himself this whole trip?
Right back into the shit. Now let's save us all over again. And I'm fucking arrogant? Are you fucking kidding me? I'm doing exactly.
Is he driving in
what you wanted.
circles?
You wanted me to...
He just had a whole fight with Wendy without Wendy there. Is that cartel? Kansas City mob? FBI?
You gotta prove to me that I can trust you. And until I do, and until Wendy is on board, I cannot sign anything. I'm sorry.
Yes,
I wanna
darling.
work with you, but
Distributing my product. Can you believe that? The nerve.
Does he know that she spiked
I
it?
don't know. No. No, come on. There's limits to what I can do.
Who
She
sets
wants
those
to use the
limits?
officers
Not
to
you.
distribute.
Darlene.
That's over. No more protecting them. Got me?
Is he going to warn them? Because he knows he's in bigger trouble with the cartel than he is with her, right? Even though he knows she's dangerous too, but... Whipping out the drugs?
Come on, Charlotte.
Or a gun? A gun.
30th speed
Is
right
Charlotte going to end up telling Helen what's going on?
here. Mind putting that down, dude?
Somebody's going to get shot.
Fucking crazy.
Want to try?
Yeah.
Don't.
Let him.
Okay.
Something's going to go bad.
God!
Jesus.
What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Calm down. Okay.
Somebody's getting shot. Now we see if the officer's going to cover for the birds or not.
We're
Having a
thing. Here we go.
What kind of thing?
in my car now. We may have dipped our toe in the friendship pool, but I'm not sure we're gonna swim. Fine with me.
Everybody's splitting up.
Yeah, and I'd say I'm doing pretty damn good.
So Frank is
Okay, she can't stand the bird kids.
working that side.
Just don't knock her up.
Oh, that's the Fed. They're going to do more than kiss. Doesn't she need to take her pants off? How are we doing this? Okay.
You're gonna meet a girl who's so dope that you won't need to shoot a gun to impress her.
Why is half the screen black? We're zooming out. Crossing over, okay.
Should try the buffet. Looks like they wash the food a couple times to keep it fresh.
Is somebody still watching him? Yep.
I didn't have a car.
You had a
Bullshit.
phone.
There wasn't any service.
She could have left with Charlotte.
Fucking bitch.
Something bleeding heart and liberal, I imagine. Peace and whales and socialized dentistry.
Agreed.
Agreed.
What is she
Hey,
up
thanks,
to?
Jim.
I think that's just a cover.
Those drugs fuck up every human impulse I have.
It's
Oh,
truth, isn't it?
his psych meds are messing with his sexual drive.
Always think the worst of me.
Yeah? Then don't prove me right.
I can't remember. Did they say he's bipolar? A lot of psych meds do mess with sexual drive, so.
They're just gonna have to take their chances like everybody else.
So is Marty learning that Darlene is interfering? That's weird to have everything blurry. Especially when I'm not the one blurring it.
No, that's not it. Ruth, he's bipolar.
Okay.
He's dangerous. To himself, to you, to everyone.
What kind of dangerous?
Dangerous how?
Oh, good question.
His judgment is completely impaired.
Is she going to be totally
And
honest
there's no
with her?
point in trying to figure.
That's good that Ruth believes her. Is trusting her about all that. Is that Wyatt? Oh no, that's Wyatt. Who's the other guy?
Hey, you can live here too if you want.
The kid looks familiar, but I can't remember why. Oh, it's 3. That's why he looks familiar. So Darlene is getting all of Ruth's family. Is 3 going to let Ruth know what's going on? Yeah.
I think they're fucking each other.
I was going to say, spit it out.
Yurt.
Wyatt's smart.
I've rehearsed it.
Rehearsed what?
Not coming home.
Are you gonna ruin this for me like you ruined everything else?
That's quite the guilt trip.
Oh, stop.
I understand that.
Go home, Ruth.
There isn't any way she's going to be able to get him out of there. The question is, who would be able to? I think Charlotte might. Navarro's people. Is he going to approach them? Oh, so Kansas City or FBI? Thought it was Marty. Did Helen give her a heads up that Marty's going to be coming by?
What's going on?
She likes you.
Hot today. I just.
She going to tell the truth? Ben's not going to go after Darlene, is he? All right, now we see the reaction with Marty.
What are you doing here?
Helen didn't call?
No.
That's
Oh.
weird. I'm being followed.
Is she going to talk to him about his meds? I don't know if there's a way she can do it without letting him know that Wendy talked to her.
I forgot to tell you. We're starting a charitable foundation.
You could hide dirty money as cash donations. And I guess you'd pay less money on tax, too.
It's not for that. It's real.
I thought it was a cover.
Well, I think
Is Jonah not right? Is she starting to feel bad?
Sleep in the loft.
I thought they weren't supposed to separate. I thought they were all supposed to stay together.
3 SUVs left early this morning. They were going north, and Helen seems to think that they're headed to Chicago, so we're all clear.
It sounds like a decoy.
Yeah.
I'll take her coffee.
Awkward.
He's off his meds.
Oh, she's being honest with him about that.
What's the range on your drone?
3 miles, about.
You want to take a drive with me?
Oh, they're going to get in trouble.
So,
They're going to spy on the Snells. Or Darlene. There's only one Snell. Oh, he's spying on Ruth to make sure that they don't mess with her. That's the old drive-in. There's the SUVs.
something's fucked up. Run now.
It's the KC mobsters that's been tailing Marty. They're lighting fire to all of her money. Are they recording this on the drone? That's the end. Yep. So the KC mobsters are messing with... No, because the drop is run by Frank's people, right? So it wasn't KC mobster. Who was... The cartel wouldn't have any reason to kill them. Unless it's because they're fucking around with Ruth. And the cartel's trying to send a message to the KC mobsters. But they're also telling Marty. So why are they telling Marty? Are they wanting to kill him? Is it Navarro spying on him? But Helen said it wasn't her people. FBI wouldn't be doing that. They would want all the evidence. They wouldn't blow up the evidence. So I'm really confused. I assume we're going to get an answer as to who it was in the next episode. Unfortunately, I can't watch the next episode right now. It is just after 1 in the morning, and I've got to get up at 8 a.m. to go to the doctor. So, long day tomorrow. Monday. It's going to feel like a Monday. I'm going to wish I was doing what Buddy is doing right there, sleeping in my bed. I don't know what to make of it. I don't know who it is that's doing all that, unless we're bringing a third party in. It might be the Snells. I need to quit saying Snells. It might be Darlene, because Darlene is angry at Helen for not keeping up the distribution part of things. So she took law enforcement away from them, and now she's messing up their drops. The question is, how did they find out about where the drops are? So they have to be listening in or have spies or something. That's who I think is doing it. I think Darlene sent her people to spy on them. Spy on Marty, spy on the drop, destroy the money. She would have reason to do it. She has nothing to lose. How are we going to get Wyatt out of there? I think Charlotte is the only way you're going to get Wyatt out of that household. I can't imagine anybody else being able to convince him to leave. And he doesn't seem happy there. He seems complacent, which is different. So he's not happy, but he's not feeling the misery that he was feeling when he was at the trailer. So I'm going to go with complacent for him. Yeah. That's all I can think of to comment on for that episode. I think it's going to be hard to get Ben back on his medication. Ruth now knows that he was spying on her, but he was spying on her to help her because of the others messing with her. So is she going to be thankful for him and then tell him he needs to quit stalking her? or, or how is she going to bring up his medication without indicating that Wendy talked to her? That's going to be the toughie for Ruth. And I think she understood that she needs to let him know about that he needs to get back on his medication. I think she understood what Wendy was trying to tell her and that Wendy wasn't against her. We'll just have to see what happens. Wendy didn't tell the full truth, and I don't know if he killed somebody when he was off his medications before. They mentioned something that he did that was horrible, that they were afraid Noah was going to imitate. And it had to have been in a manic phase. So I wish, since she even broached it in the first place, she would have gone full open, letting Ruth know everything. But she didn't tell her what the worst thing he did was. So is Ruth going to find out what that is at some point? That's the question. All right. Thank you all for joining me on this one. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.